organization of organism. Alright, so here we have, you know what structure this is? Leaf, structure of a leaf. This is like if you take the leaf, you say this is your leaf, and then you cut it like this, right? And then you see the leaf as if it looks like this. So this is actually what we're seeing, this part. Right, this small section here is this entire diagram. Right, so 2A1, state the name of the process that occurs in the presence of chlorophyll. Yeah, so what process is this with chlorophyll punya? Photosynthesis, yeah lah. Okay, the only purpose of chlorophyll is for photosynthesis. Okay, state the name and structure that contains chlorophyll in the plant cell. Right, chlorophyll is actually contained in something called the chloroplast. Right, chloroplast is actually the thing that you can actually see in the plant cell. For example, right, if you take a close look at this cell right here, the white one here, this one is the chloroplast. Inside the chloroplast is the chlorophyll. So you can actually see this is the chloroplast, and then the chlorophyll is inside like that. Okay, this one is the chlorophyll. Right, so we'll go on to the next part. Figure 2.1 shows a diagram of a cross-section of a leaf. So state the letter that identifies part of the leaf that contains the most chlorophyll. Most chlorophyll. Actually, this one you can kind of like see in the diagram. If you want to count, you can, but it's a bit like leceh lah. Right? Answer will be B. This one. Right? B, by the way, is the palisade mesophyll. Yeah? Palisade mesophyll. It contains the most chlorophyll because this is the top side of the leaf. Okay, this is the top side of the leaf. When the sunlight comes, right, it will actually go to the palisade. It's actually the first layer that contains, first layer of cells that contain chlorophyll. So they will do the majority of the photosynthesis, and therefore they will have the most chlorophyll. Right? So B. Okay. Another one. State the name of the tissue in the leaf that does not contain chlorophyll. Yes, it's the epidermis. Both epidermis actually. Right? Okay. So we get the upper epidermis. Okay. Upper epidermis is this one over here. Lower epidermis. No. Epidermis is like skin, you know, like the word epidermis, right? Epidermis is like skin. Skin, the only purpose of the epidermis cell is like protection for the rest of the plant. Their aim is like not for photosynthesis. The palisade does majority. Spongy mesophyll also does some. Okay, but epidermis don't have. Okay, so at the top here, you notice actually there's one layer on the top. This one is called the cuticle. So that's that. Maybe need a bit of recap. We have the cuticle. We have A, which is the epidermis. Okay, epidermis. We have the B, which is the palisade. C, spongy mesophyll. And then D. Okay, D over here. It's not pointing at the epidermis, right? If you see properly, it's actually pointing at the gap. It's pointing at the gap between the guard cells, right? So the ones at the side, these two, 1, 2, these ones are guard cells. So you need to look carefully when it comes to labeling.